Good morning. This is Robin with Art and Gifts. And yesterday I was playing around with this, it's called Sculpty Air Dry Clay. They do have other brands of air dry clay, and I think you can even make your own. But I've been watching on YouTube all these little things. They're making these little ghosts. So yesterday I rolled out the air dry clay and I made this little ghost. And then I made these two little ones to be earrings, but they're kind of heavy. But I think I can still string them up from something and they'll be cute dangling. But these need some eyes. So I have a Sharpie here and I'm just going to do some eyes and a mouth. Maybe on this side. So this one I rolled it out and I just draped it on my finger like this and pressed down to make this one. So let's give him some little eyes. The mouth. Maybe this one's looking surprised. His eyebrows are way up. Ah! So this is just a Sharpie. And then I have, this is a white pen, Faber-Castell Pitt Air Artist Brush Pen. But anyway, I'm hoping I can do those little dots on the eyes. Just little white dots. Might need 2 coats. Now this one, what I did here, this is a cup. What they use is ping pong balls over a jar, but I didn't have that. And I always say use what you have. So this is actually a dryer sheet, didn't stick to that, and I just rolled up a tin foil ball. And that's what I draped it over. And then this is, you could use parchment paper. This is non-stick tin foil, aluminum foil. And the thing is, what you do with these things is you put one of those battery-operated votive lamps under it, and then at night the light shines through, making it look fun. So this is already white. I don't think I'm going to repaint it white, but what I've seen people doing is decoupaging flowers or different things on it. You could do bats, whatever, what you find on a napkin. This is a napkin that I used on, I used it on this crab. It's kind of tropical. It's got sunglasses and buckets and flowers. So I thought I'd just cut a few little designs out and Mod Podge them on here. I have the gloss Mod Podge. And you can get these at the dollar store in the smaller bottles. You have to spend a lot of money. I think this is, oh, it's upside down is what it is. This is Hello Summer. There's a parrot, some sunglasses, I'm just going to cut out a few of these since I live in Florida. Do sort of a tropical motif on this little ghost. He's a tropical ghost. So I'm just going to cut out a few little designs and Mod Podge them on. I've already separated this napkin because I used it before. Usually there's 2 plies, and I just take a little piece of painter's tape on the corners opposite each other. Like if this was I hadn't pulled it apart yet, I would put a little piece of tape here over and a little piece here, and then take them and pull them apart. It's a real easy way to separate your napkin. I saw that on YouTube somewhere. Let's see here. I'm just trying to find, here's a little parrot. That might be cute. A popsicle. I'm not going to put Hello Summer because he's a ghost. He's not going to be around in the summer. This ghost isn't very big, so I'm doing smaller. The parrot might be cute up front. I might cut these separately. All right, let's see here. I put a little Mod Podge in here. I'm going to use a glove. You could use a brush. I'm just going to put a little Mod Podge on this little thing and then stick a motif down. I'm going to rub from the center out and then put a little more Mod Podge on it. Now I'm not going to cover this whole ghost, but I'm going to find a few little places. Put the parrot there. Give him some flowers. You could also use, you can find napkins with all sorts of designs on it, or you could use what's that paper they fold up the little birds and stuff, origami. You could certainly use that. Put a little leaf up here. I have a popsicle. I think it would be real cute covered with bats too. And I've seen them where they fold these ghosts so it has kind of like little arms, and they stick a little pumpkin in there. I think that's really cute too. I think I need something else down here. Some of the flower. Oh my God, it's a lawn chair. I got glue all over my fingers now, so I would recommend you cut all these things out before you start gluing. Makes it a little easier. You don't have glue all over your fingers. I'm going to separate them and glue them separate. That's really cute. Maybe I'll do the flower up here on his front. Her front. Doesn't really take much. Then I'll cover the whole thing with this glossy Mod Podge so the whole thing is a little bit shiny. I think that'll look nice. I'll put a little lawn chair over here. Beach chair. And I'm just going to cover the whole thing. This also protects it. And when I get one of those little bottle, I wouldn't use a real candle. I would use one of the battery operated ones for sure. Okay, this might be a little tricky. I think if I got a Q-tip, I could get down in there. I don't have one with me right now. But if you have a lot of folds and stuff like that, you might want to get some Q-tips or something small that you could get down in there with. There. So what do you think? It's just a cute idea. And then these are the, let me get this glove off, it's covered with glue. And then these two little guys, I guess I could Mod Podge them too. Let me see if I can get that white a little brighter. Of course you don't have, you could use a paintbrush for this too with a little acrylics or something. There. So I think if I took a little bit of wire or thread with a bead on it, I don't know if these are big enough. They have these beads, and these are just earring wires. Then I can I'm just putting a little bead on it so it won't go through the hole. I don't think I made the holes that big. So I could put more beads on there or something, or I could just bend this. I could just wrap this around so it makes a hook. And then you could hang it on a tree branch or something. You could even paint it. You could paint him with that paint that glows in the dark. Wouldn't that be cute? Fluorescent paint. Put a black light on it. That'd be really cute. I don't know why I thought I already did too, but. So I'm just going through the underside, trying to find that hole. Maybe that hole's not big enough. There. Try it now. I'm going to just wrap that around my pen. I'm just wrapping that wire around. And now he can dangle for something. Or you could actually make a loop and make it into a necklace. Originally I thought I could do earrings, but they're just a little heavy. I think it would pull on your ear. But you could I might Mod Podge these, but if you did it with if you mix a little Mod Podge with a little of that fluorescent green or that glow in the dark, wouldn't that be cool? I think that'd be really fun to have a whole like tree branch. You could paint a tree branch black and have these hanging all over them. I think that would be so cute. Okay, well anyway, that's my little thing of the day. I hope you found that useful. There's a lot of YouTubes out there about these, so you can get different ideas. And have a wonderful day. You know what? I think I might. Well, I got Mod Podge on there now, but what if I outlined his little mouth and with black so it stood out better. Yeah, you should never do that with glue on there. I'm going to ruin my pen. That was a bad idea. But anyway, when it was dry, if you did the inside with, even green or some kind of eerie thing, and then you have the candle underneath, I think that'd be really cool. I wonder if I have one of those little candles. I can't think of where one might be right at the moment. But if I think of it later, I'll come back and show you, with a candle underneath. All right, take care, and I hope you have a fabulous day. His little goes, woo! Boo! Bye.